the free expression of one's feelings. The word express comes from the Latin ex, out, and pressare, press, an encouragement to press out what distresses us through speaking or embodying it. The things that we hide or suppress do not resolve themselves. On the contrary, suppressing and ensuring our secrets remain hidden requires a lot of our precious life force energy. Sometimes we suppress feelings because we believe that they are unreasonable or illogical. In this way, we hide certain sides and parts of ourselves. It takes courage to show oneself, to be vulnerable and to dare. As soon as we speak out what frightens us, it loses its power and its hold on us, and we feel relief. Expressing suppressed feelings is frequently followed by sighs of relief, spontaneous crying, and laughter. To experience that we can show ourselves and reveal all we feel is both empowering and healing. In constellation and embodiment work, we experience unconditional acceptance of ourselves with the body, a love free of judgment and conditions, the love we long for so much. Although, or perhaps because, we carry this love deep in our hearts, we forget its existence and often seek it in something or someone else instead. In the current world we live in, functioning and trying to meet the expectations of others is more familiar to us than the unconditional self-acceptance that is readily available within us. As young children, we learn very quickly that we are praised and applauded for some actions, while being punished or ostracized for others. This sends the message that we are only loved when we live up to and satisfy the expectations of others. We usually hide or suppress things for fear of being deprived of love. Love withdrawal is life-threatening because we instinctively know that we need love to survive. So we orientate ourselves towards conditional love that is only available in a limited and arbitrary way. A perfect breeding ground for identification with scarcity, the belief that there is not enough for us or that we are not good enough, that we must constantly earn love. When we are successful and receive recognition for our achievements, we often overlook the fact that recognition and love depend on external factors. At the latest, when life no longer goes our way, when privileges are lost and when people suddenly leave us, then self-doubt and other oppressive thoughts begin tormenting us. These experiences can also be invitations to question the concept of conditional love and to examine one's inner alignment. Through embodiment, we can experience ourselves as sensitive beings. We allow ourselves to be guided by our sensations and feelings without judgment. Everything is allowed, yet nothing must be. These words contain the healing message of unconditional love, which allows everything, yet makes no demands. This love is called God or the divine in many religions and spiritual traditions. As humans, we know this love all too well, for we have invented many names and labels for it in an attempt to describe this marvel. Embodiment is about experiencing unconditional love as part of ourselves and thereby identifying with it. After all, we take our problems seriously and identify with them so much that we become the problem. In doing so, we forget that we are so much more than just a so-called sick or unemployed person. When we accept ourselves sincerely and completely as the whole that we truly are, we identify with love and become love. Just as we symbolically give our symptoms and challenges a place, unconditional love, the divine nature within us, also receives a position within the constellation. So, in addition to the challenges, the so-called defects, we also introduce the state of complete acceptance, the state of wholeness that doesn't need anything because it is already pure. And then we let these supposed opposing partners, the person with a problem on the one hand and the wholeness on the other, communicate with each other. Words are allowed, but the body and the sensations come first and foremost in this kind of constellation. What is most important is what is felt in each new moment in the different roles. We consciously choose to move within the body's immediate realm of possibility, beyond right and wrong.